Well, hello, my name is Cody, and you are aboard Lufthansa Cargo 8620. VirtualLH.com, welcome to our YouTube and the Fly With Me series. A couple announcements to make before we get into this flight, and to see we're currently cruising along at flight level 400. We missed an episode this past Saturday, and we are gonna go on a bit of a hiatus. So what's been happening is Johnny, who also records, he's been working on getting into his career field, so he's been very busy with that. So I've been shouldering all the record load for the YouTube channel. And I have now started running into capture card issues, which has just frustrated me to the point that I have decided that I'm actually going to purchase a proper Elgato capture card, redo my recording computer and have that set up proper so that way we could do this right. Which means that the visual, even though I'm in FSX right now, the visual of the actual airplane cockpit and scenery and what you can see will actually be a lot better. So in doing so, I have to rip everything apart in order to do that. And I decided at the same time that I'm going to redo my gaming computer at the same time. So it's overdue for a format of Windows. I want to put another SSD into it, so there's a few things to be done there. So I have to rebuild from the ground up. So what this means is we'll be going on a bit of a hiatus for Fly With Me episodes. I expect it to maybe be no more than 2 weeks, I hope. In the meantime, we do have another full flight video coming, and I'll try to maybe have another video ready just to, kind of keep things going. But that is the deal. So why am I in FSX today? Why are we cruising 4,000? And why are we going into an airport that no longer exists? So that's today's episode, Lufthansa Cargo 8620. We are going into Old Quito. So what happened was, a while back, we had planned a tour to replicate the PilotsEye.tv episode where they take the MD11 into Quito. And we were going to do a tour with it, and I was like, well, Christ, the only MD11 you can get is this old PMDG one in FSX, and even then, you have to have one in order to get it. You can't even buy this anymore. So I had this, and then I had the Aerosoft approaching Quito scenery, and I was like, well, you know what, maybe I'll just do a flight with that when we eventually get around to the tour. And then our community spoke out and said, hey, we should honestly wait for the Rotate MD11 that's coming to Xplane. So we waited, and I think when we do that tour, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll have the Rotate MD11. With that said, and with the reformat of my gaming computer coming up, this stream is basically the retirement stream for FSX for myself. So I will not be reinstalling FSX on the other side of this, and with good cause, because I had to fight this sim just to get it to record, and then I had to fight this sim just to get it to even do the flight. I had to uninstall the airplane just to reinstall the original installer file to have like 2008 nav data, because if you get any nav data older than I think it was 2009 is when this airport closed, and then you can't have nav data with it anymore. So that's what we've done, and that's where we stand, and here we are. So I decided to record this little intro to the video. It's a little bit different than normal. Usually we descend down to about 10,000 feet and start recording, but because of this airport at 10,000 feet, you're basically on the approach. I decided to record this quick little intro, so what we'll do now is I'm going to cut the video, and we'll catch up with you on the final, hopefully, approach into Quito, my very last FSX adventure. So I hope you enjoy. We'll see you in a second. Okay, welcome back, everybody. The airplane has already started to meme me just a bit here, but we came in. We were supposed to make a right-hand turn, head for the Quito VOR, then do a circuit, and then come back towards the airport, and then out towards this Quito 16. But for some reason, the airplane decided, hey, we're gonna do something else. We're also bleeding off a lot of speed. I'm not really sure what's happened to my auto throttle here. Okay, so he wants to slow down to 180 right now. There we go. Let's give it a little bit of a cushion. And we are way high. So that Quito. This one. Just gonna extend this leg here. And then turn around for the Quito 16. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. It just got to the airport, was supposed to make the right turn, decided it's going to turn left, try to join the localizer. I was like, bro? So anyways, something that I misspoke in the beginning of the video when I was doing the intro. So what will likely happen, not a misspeak, but just a little bit more news to kind of drop on that. So once we do get back to recording here, we will likely start doing once a week, so we'll probably only do Fly With Me's on Saturday, and then Johnny and I will probably switch it, because doing 2 per week does get a little cumbersome after a while. Now, why are you not? Okay, let's just see if you'll come back here. This is quite a tight turn. I don't expect the airplane to make this. Now, pilots trained in simulators for many hours to do this approach. I have done this approach 0 times. I am expecting to hit the ground really hard and hopefully hit the ground really hard in the airport. So we'll see what happens. I don't even have a ground chart of the airport in my little nav map. I literally just have a picture of the city from now where the airport's not being used. So let's just hope for the best here and see if we can make it down safely. The altimeter nearby is 3023. Yeah, the airplane's turning. It's moving the mouse with it. 3023. Direct to. Do that, see if we can get back on a profile here. And
flaps 28.
Let's get some good flaps going here. I feel like we're gonna fall out of the sky. Oh man, this is gonna be intense. Okay. Lights on. Just put them all on. Hope for the best there. And minimums is going to be
altitude.
See if we can get below the localizer here. Turn, baby, turn. Let's capture that. Should probably just start hand flying this thing right now, but let's give it a chance to do its business. Okay, there it is. It's 35. And flaps 50. We're doing full flap landing. Set. Auto brake is medium. Slots armed, or ground spoilers rather.
2500.
2500 call out. Let's get control of this bad boy.
Autopilot.
Okay. Easy does it.
1000.
Runway and slight, really fast.
500.
Oh, this is going to be disastrous.
Terrain.
Approaching minimum. Minimum.
Continue. This is going to be very fast.
Sink rate.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, the floater! Yeah, yeah.
Spoilers deployed. Reverse thrust available.
Holy shit.
80 knots.
Manual braking. I felt that too. I was like, holy crap. And I couldn't hear anything in my ears too. I think I got my sim really turned down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, final flight in FSX. Welcome to Quito. Let's go right straight down to the very end. Holy crap. I like the 17 painting on there. That's pretty legit. Bang! You know, I think that's actually probably not horrible for considering that we're 9,000 feet in the air in a very, very heavy bird. Oop, ripped the runway light. Okay, that does it. Oh, no, we need that light on still. So get our APU on. All that is up. Squawk to the standby. I didn't mention at the beginning of the video, I am on VATSIM. However, I don't know, I'm on the fence. I don't think you're supposed to fly to airports that don't exist anymore. I think they have a thing against that, but there isn't an ATC or a pilot for about 10,000 miles, it feels like, so not going to worry too much about that today. And that's it. Flight Sim X, you've done me well, kinda. Alright, the airplane taxiing in. Kill number 3. And let's find ourselves someplace to park. Unfortunately, I updated to the latest and greatest version of GSX, and it was being pretty miserable in the sim, so I had to leave without it. I got no ground charts, so I actually don't even know where we can park. I'm just going to look for what looks like a cargo ramp, and we'll go for it. No, they don't even have simulated the crashed up airplanes off the side of the runway, do they? That's too bad. Okay, my friends, so that is it for now. We'll be back in a couple weeks, like I said. Hopefully we'll have a better looking recording capture and a fresh, brand new installed both P3D and Xplane, and we'll be looking really good. I hope you enjoyed that flight into Old Quito. I was saving this for a very, very long time. I really wanted to unfortunately do it for a tour that we have coming up, but that tour is now reserved for when the Rotate MD11 comes out. I'm going to leave you with the visuals like we normally do, so expect hopefully back in a couple weeks with our fresh new set of Fly With Me videos, Johnny and or myself on the channel. Like always, be sure to sign up at virtuallh.com. We'd greatly appreciate it. Come do some flights, crash some airplanes, and or fly airplanes realistic. Whatever you want, we're okay with it. So cheers. And from the deck, Lufthansa Cargo 8620. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Be safe. Happy flying. Bye-bye.